Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
All right. I saw it last night. I saw the new... Oh, I guess I wasn't sharing that. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Tuesday. I saw the new Top Gun movie last night, and I'll just tell you, it was great. I'll give you a little personal review here coming up this hour, but in 30 seconds, I'll back sell them. Brooke, I'm going to have you kind of set up where you're going and what you're doing.
Okay.
And then we've got some questions.
My email is not opening. Hold on.
What's that?
Nothing.
Oh. What's it called? Nashville?
Broadway Uncensored.
Broadway Uncensored, yeah. Today's best country and all-time favorites. Thank you for tuning us in this morning. We're Tim, Ben, and Brooke here on the radio and on the iHeartRadio app, wherever you are in the world listening. And Brooke, you're heading out of town for a girls' trip, right?
I am. It's my first trip in, forever. And it's my first time leaving Bo Baby. Now, I'm leaving him with his father, so he's in good hands. But, the anxiety that comes with that, because I'm so fortunate I get to be home before noon every day. So I spend all day with him.
Sure.
I don't think I've been away from him for more than 5 hours when he's awake.
There's always that first trip when you're away for extended period of time. This is yours.
It is.
What's more daunting? First of all, tell us the friends you're going to be with. Who is your squad?
Okay, so just 4 of us. But it's funny because I'm going with a group of girls that don't have any kids.
No kids?
So this is a different type of party that
Are they married?
One of them is married and 2 of them are single. And they're very much living that let's go out on Broadway single life. And I am not in that type of shape because the last time I went out and partied was 2019 because 2020, we had the pandemic and then I got pregnant. So I am doing my stretches because I'm nervous for myself.
You didn't technically have a bachelorette party, did you?
No, because I got engaged March 7th. 2020?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to be on your phone on one of those pedal bars, checking in is it okay?
Probably. You know what? But you know what the saddest part of this is I seriously have not drank. Of course, I've had a drink here and there, but I mean Nashville drinking.
Okay.
So I did get a prescription for anti-nausea medication.
Well, there you go. Brooke is coming to party.
I got some just because I don't know if the next morning everything's going to be okay.
Okay, first of all, if you've never been to Nashville, what you need to know is Broadway and Lower Broadway is the scene. It's the party scene. And if you dare, check out an Instagram account called Broadway Uncensored 2, and you'll see a sampling of what you might see. Imagine Mill Avenue on New Year's Eve. That's Broadway every night.
So the last time I went to Nashville for my friend Hannah's birthday, 2019, we were riding around on those Lime scooters on Broadway.
Yeah.
Well, I took a tumble after some tequila and I scraped my elbow and it was bleeding.
Right.
And I tweeted or Instagrammed at the Lime scooters. I'm like, look what happened. They felt bad for me and gave me 10 free rides. So I have not been able to use those
Okay.
rides.
So you got that working this weekend.
Gee, let's go do it again 10 more times.
I've got 10 free rides I can disperse to whoever I want.
What's scarier to you? Meeting up with these party friends and you're out of party shape, or the thought of leaving Bo for the weekend? Not being with Bo for 3 days.
Yeah. I mean, he's with his father. Brian is a 10 out of 10 father. So I'm not worried about his safety. I'm just worried that I'm going to miss him.
You're going to miss him
so much.
They're going to be talking doing shot. Let's do another shot. And you'll be like, can you guys believe how hard it is to get formula? No, nobody? Oh, I guess that's just me.
Right. And this is Brian's first time with the baby all alone for an extended period of time. I'm just saying maybe you should be worried.
No, I'm telling you, he's an amazing father. He doesn't know the songs. He doesn't know the words to The Gambler by Kenny Rogers.
Yeah.
So I do think he needs to brush up on that because Bo likes that song.
So anybody who out there has been in the same situation, what advice do you have for Brooke, or do you have stories of when the first time you left your baby? I mean, he's 7 months old?
Over 7 months old. I feel like, okay, it's time. I haven't even gone to dinner.
He just
really, honestly.
He just started crawling, Brooke. You're going to miss some of those.
Why are you trying to do this to me, Tim? But you know what? You know what will give me comfort? Ben will be with me the whole time, basically.
Oh, yeah, that's
because
right.
he's
Ben's going to
going
be
on
back
the,
there too.
he's
That's
going on the
right.
same flight.
I didn't want to steal the spotlight from you. I'm going to be doing the trip you want to do. I'm going to be doing all the boring things, like seeing my friends and going to the scenes outside the scene of the vortex.
But Brooke is going to be down there on Lower Broadway where Dirks Bentley's Whiskey Row and the FGL bar and Kid Rock's place. And whoo, are you in shape?
We have a reservation at Whiskey Row, so I pray for me. I don't know.
If you have any advice for Brooke, we're going to get to that here in a little bit. You can ring us up at 833-577-KNIX, and we'll take a listen to your words of wisdom for her right after we get the results of our Tim Benningbrook draft. It's 102.5 KNIX. Oh, Benjamin. We're on the stream. Ben is here. He's just hasn't clicked in yet.
Here come.
Simbo.
God, what is wrong with my...
I had moderate expectations for Top Gun, and it was 10 of 10. They couldn't have made this movie any better. Ken, is it Ken or Kim? Okay, thank you. Come on. Right here. Kim. Morning, Kim.
Good morning.
Let's see. So what advice do you have for Brooke here?
My advice for Brooke is to give complete trust in the father. The first time I left my baby, I called to check in, and he told me that he couldn't talk to me at the moment because he had locked her in the car.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, but everything is okay, right?
So I thought he was joking because he's kind of a prankster. So I was like, yeah, ha, ha, ha. How's everything going? It was no serious. I can't talk to you. I'm waiting for the fire department to come.
You know what?
Oh my gosh.
So he hangs up the phone, and I'm freaking out. Okay. He calls back a few hours later, and he's like, the fire department came, and she slept through the whole thing, and everything is fine. But from then on, we have a safe word for when he's joking and when he's not joking.
A safe word for joking. Bananas.
The safe word, it's Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Okay.
And
Wow.
if I say Frankenstein, I know that he's not joking and something tragic is happening.
Oh my gosh.
She's 6 now, and everything is fine. But the first time I left my baby, my husband locked her in the car.
You know,
That's not the call I needed to hear today.
I know. We locked our firstborn in our car. We were in Apache Junction. We stopped to get gas, and we locked Emily in the car. And she was, 6 months old or something. And I mean, both the con and I were there. We had to call the Apache Junction Fire Department, and they showed up. Luckily, they all brought their buckets, and but they got her out. It was but it was hot.
Yeah, they got her out. She was 4 months old, I think, and she slept through the whole thing. Didn't wake up. Didn't know that an emergency was happening.
Brooke, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, this is just gonna be fine.
Now they make cars where you can't lock yourself out, I believe.
I think so. Yeah.
Exactly. In a moment of panic, he knew what to do, and that was to call the fire department.
Well,
Amen.
good.
Brooke, everything is going to be fine.
Good.
Thank you, Kim.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Have fun, Brooke.
Thank you.
What did I do? What did I do? Oh, they're there. I'm looking right at it.
Like good old boys and bear.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Campbell.
There I am.
Good morning.
Blown out.
Okay.
Luckily, I have cameras. We have cameras all over the house, so I can.
Do you have one of those things? It's you sit in it. It looks like it's round and it's got they can sit in it and kind of do their feet, like
Yep.
that. One of those things.
Love that thing.
Yeah, don't get that near a set of stairs. That's all I'm
Oh
saying.
boy. Again.
Like
With-
a walker?
Yeah, like a walker with
Man. There was one at Baby Bennett's house that it looked like a theme park. I don't know if it was Bennett's or they had friends over and it was one of theirs, but oof.
Yeah, the walker. It's not a walker. This is stationary.
Okay.
it's round. It's like he can turn around on it.
I gotta get a picture of this one I saw the other day. There's so many things to push and pull and play with, and
No, Brian's a doctor. I'm very I have full faith.
I wonder if there's an adjustment in your computer for your camera.
I don't know. I can turn my other screen off. It's a little better. Not really. God. How about those shades over there?
Huh?
The shades on your window?
I mean, we can.
I don't mean if it's worth it. Who cares? If it looks like Chernobyl in here, right?
I think we could,
Yes, Heather, that's it. An activity saucer.
Activity saucer.
They've outlawed in Canada and other places the walkers. I grew up in a walker.
yeah.
I was always in that walker.
Parker took a tumble on the activity saucer.
What?
It was
Bo's
awful.
rolled off the couch before, so it's
Oh, it's the worst.
KNIX Secret Show number 9, Lady A, and Brooke is going downtown. We got some people hanging out with advice for her, some stories of when they left their newborn or 6-month-old, and we're going to get the draft results from our Tim Benbrook draft. We did it yesterday. We'll find out who you thought had the best draft picks next here on 102.5 KNIX, the iHeartRadio app. So that's a good idea. Danette says take a blanket of his so you can smell him.
Oh, that is a good idea. I'll
Brooke
be out
will-
at the bar
Brooke will be just sobbing into it.
taking blankets in the ladies' room at Dirk Spilling's Whiskey Row.
And they'll all be forming a circle around you. It's okay.
So
Hello, JR.
when I get together with my girlfriends here that have babies, that's all we talk about, right?
Yeah.
But I remember I used to hate when I would be out with a group and that's all they would talk about. And I'm
Right.
like, and I didn't have kids yet. I'm like, can we talk about something else? So I'm going to try not to, because they don't care. If you're single and you don't, they'll say, how's the baby? And I'll say, he's great.
Yeah.
But single people, you don't understand until you have one.
Well, and that's how it's going to go from here on out. Like, there'll be a time when your primary circle of friends will be whatever Bo is involved in. So if it's Little League, if it's, whatever, those will be your friends. It's hard to sync up with friends who either have kids different ages or aren't involved in that. It's like you all hop on the same little boat and float down the river together.
Bo he has a little friend he plays with the park and she's older.
Mm-hmm.
She's like 1.5. And he was crawling yesterday and he kept lifting up her dress. I'm like, we can't. That's not how we start off, Bo.
He's going to get canceled before you even get started.
That's not a good way to start off. What do you say?
Tiffany saucer.
Thank you.
He's got to get woke.
Builds resiliency. It does. Find out how hard that head is.
All right. 30 seconds here.
That might be a good confession session. How did you injure your kid?
Oh, boy.
I lifted Bo up in the chandelier.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, his head. I mean, I've never felt worse about myself.
Yeah. Here we go. And you do the sponsor, Brooke. Once the bed starts, after he's done singing, you do it.
Tim and Brooke are drafting along and pick one of the 3 topics they decide to choose. Tim and Brooke are drafting along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
The draft is brought to you by my friends at Level 5 Lighting.
All right, we were drafting our best summer songs. It's one of those that as soon as we were done with the draft, I had like 20 more picks come to mind.
I know.
I almost think we could do, well, I'll tell you about this in a bit. Let's go to yesterday's picks. Ben, you had the first go.
Yeah, I picked That Summer from Garth Brooks. Then I went with Barefoot Blue Jean Night and Boys of Summer, Don Henley.
I went second. My picks were All Summer Long, Kid Rock, School's Out, Alice Cooper, and The Heat Is On, Glenn Fry.
This is Beryl. I went with Chattahoochee from Alan Jackson, Summertown, Kenny Chesney, and Garth, 2 Pina Coladas.
Wow.
Yeah, you were right. We could do a Kenny Chesney top summertime
Exactly.
song.
Right.
A lot of flip-flops.
I went last. I picked Summer of 69, Summer Nights from Greece, and Summer Girls from LFO.
I wish they are. Yeah, Abercrombie and Fitch.
All right. Coming in last place with only 61 votes, Tim Hattrick.
Whoa.
Oh, come on.
That's sorry, Tim.
Wow.
All right. Coming in third place, 129 votes, myself.
You?
Really?
Yeah. And then second place, not too much higher, 137 votes, Ben. And Beryl sweeped us 249 votes.
I mean, you go 3 greats, 3 all-time favorites, 3 great country songs.
It's true.
Nicely done, Beryl.
Well, thank you.
Here's my proposal. I think we could do more. I think before we sign off on Thursday, because we won't be here Friday, I think we should each come up with a list of our favorite 5 summer songs, play a little sample of each so people can make a little playlist for the weekend. What do you think?
We can play LFO. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Say
How about country songs?
I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch.
Okay, listen. Some people are hanging out with some advice for Brooke. If you've got some comforting words for her as she leaves Baby Bo to go off and party in Nashville with her girlfriends this weekend, you can still get through to us here at 833-577-KNIX. Here's Morgan Wallen.
All right, I'm dropping Riding Road, so 2 songs away from
Okay.
I wish we would have phrased it dad disasters.
And I get along, I do.
Yeah.
What?
I got to be right.
Yeah, I like that.
So the first time my mom left me with my dad, you know my dad,
Mhm.
she came home and he couldn't figure out the stroller and car seat, and they were on
Yes.
the front lawn. He got so pissed that he threw them on the front lawn.
I got to be honest. I couldn't figure out Rachel's stroller for Penny in the very beginning. I was like, what? What? This makes no sense.
He was very upset.
My advice for Brooke is in the car.
Oh my!
He had locked her in the car.
Oh my gosh! Oh no. Oh no! But everything is okay.
Yeah, so I thought he was. So I thought he was joking because he's kind of a prankster. So I was like, yeah, ha ha ha. How's everything going? It was no serious. I can't talk to you. I'm waiting for the fire department to come.
You know
Oh
what?
my gosh!
So he
Another gig.
come.
Gosh!
So he So he hangs up the phone. And I'm freaking out. Okay. He calls back a few hours later and he's like, the fire department came and she slept through the whole thing and everything is fine. But from then on, we have a safe word for when he's joking and when he's not joking.
A safe word for joking. Bananas.
The safe word. It's Frankenstein. The safe word. Frankenstein. I know that he's not. The safe word. The safe word. It's Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Okay.
And
Wow.
so if I say,
Okay.
and so if I say Frankenstein, I know that he's not joking and something tragic is happening.
Oh my
She's
gosh.
6 now. She's 6 now. She's 6 now, and everything is fine. But the first time I left my baby, my husband locked her in the car.
You know,
That's not the call I needed to hear today.
I know. We
You're welcome. Have fun.
thank you, Kim.
Here today.
I know. Thank you, Kim.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Have fun, Brooke.
Thank you.
Maybe you need.
Or maybe I do need a safe word.
Yeah.
There's a video of Bo Baby eating a lemon on
Oh,
my Instagram. Loves it.
okay. Let's see here. Also, I gotta go bloop. And Catherine Katie Barker, Santan Valley.
Jim. Yeah, it's true. Nothing he doesn't like.
Oh, I've got the video of him crawling too. It's on the scoots.
Oh yeah. We put a crackers in front of him so he would crawl. We put food. That's the only thing that motivates him.
You should just tie up a goat outside of his compound like they do in Jurassic Park. Come back and the chain is just swinging. .1025 KNIX and Tim, Ben, and Brooke. This is the place where you have 9 chances a day to win $1,000 extra paycheck. It happened just yesterday to Catherine Katie Barker. Catherine Katie Barker, which reminds me, we have a Brooks Buddies later. Anyway, she won $1,000 extra paycheck, 9:25 and 25 after all day long. List for a keyword So here's the deal. Brooke is heading off to Nashville for a girls' trip. First girls' trip in forever. You haven't really partied like that in a while, so you're a little out of shape.
A little bit.
And did you say you tried to drink a little this weekend or earlier this week?
Yeah, I said, I need to make myself a strong drink because I'm gonna have several drinks, and I fell asleep at 8:45.
Okay,
So
all right.
I'm gonna do it again tonight. I'm gonna try to get up my tolerance.
The good news is 8:45 here is I think 9:45 there, so maybe they'll be done partying.
Tim, it's 10:45, so
sorry.
I'm
Sorry.
pretty good.
So we've got some listeners on the line. I think this is Kim. That's some advice on why not to worry. You don't have to worry about Bo while you're gone for this weekend. Hi, Kim.
My advice for Brooke is to give complete trust in the father. The first time I left my baby, I called to check in, and he told me that he couldn't talk to me at the moment because he had locked her in the car.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, but everything was okay, right?
Yeah, so I thought he was joking because he's kind of a prankster. So I was like, yeah, ha, ha, ha. How's everything going? It was no serious. I can't talk to you. I'm waiting for the fire department to come.
Oh,
Gosh.
So he hangs up the phone, and I'm freaking out. Okay. He calls back a few hours later, and he's like, the fire department came, and she slept through the whole thing, and everything is fine. But from then on, we have a safe word for when he's joking and when he's not joking.
a safe word for joking.
The safe word is Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Okay.
And so if I say Frankenstein, I know that he's not joking and something tragic is happening. She's 6 now and everything is fine. But the first time I left my baby, my husband locked her in the car.
You know,
That's not the call I needed to hear today.
I know.
Could be worse.
Thank you, Kim.
Maybe not.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Have fun, Brooke.
Thank you.
Try to have fun.
Well, yeah, after that, just the anxiety level went up. That's
Yeah.
okay.
I was thinking about that one time. The Con and I went away, and when we left the kids with my mom, and when we came back, our son Daniel had a big lump on his head and 2 stitches. But by then he's the third one. You're like, no big deal.
Right.
It's okay. So
You don't have one of those saucers with wheels, do you? That scoots around. He can scoot around on.
It's stationary.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Why?
I had one with wheels, and well, I don't want to get it. But my son took a tumble.
Oh, down the steps?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Everything's gonna be
Why?
fine,
Okay.
bro.
I'm supposed to hear positive stories about when they left with dad, not negative.
Coming up at 7:50, Johnny Depp is going to join us real quick and give us an update on the proceedings yesterday in week number 6 of his trial with Amber Heard. Some crazy stuff happened. He'll tell you himself on KNIX with Tim, Ben, and Brooke.
KNIX, Reg.
Wow. Okay, let me just get this. Got too many screens open. Oof. Oh, did I not send it? I gotta send it. I like it better. A little more elbow room. Oh. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. While we're waiting for Brooke to come back. Yes, sir.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
Have you seen, or Tim as well, and Brooke, have you guys seen the story on TMZ where it just came out? There's hundreds of people in line for wristbands into the courtroom for the Johnny thing. And there's also a story where he was confused about the face of a witness.
Yeah.
And he was like laughing and just being goofy. I don't know if there's anything else you want to add to it.
I heard one lady.
Or we just want to go baby. I don't know. I'm just thinking. I'm just looking
Yeah,
at the three things.
I think the big story was
with the baby.
the woman shouting out.
Right. There
You
was
good
this,
with that, Benjo?
yeah.
Okay.
There was a lady that she said she needed to take off work to go to the Johnny Depp trial, and they said, "Well, if you take off, then we won't need you till next year." And she took off anyway. She's like, "Screw it."
From her job, they said that?
Yeah, right. She basically quit her job to go watch that.
When the Jodi Arias
stupidness.
trial was happening here, I saw a couple on the TV one night that they flew out here from like Maine and just to stand outside the courtroom while the trial was going on. I'm like, what the? The ambulatory Bo baby. Look at him go. He feels the need for speed.
He's on the move.
That's so funny. You put food in front of him. Come
Yeah.
on, buddy.
Like we did a Ritz cracker, like part of a banana.
Yeah.
I mean, does he have just that look in his eye like a kid who just got his driver's license?
Yeah. And you put like a full bottle of formula out there, he'll be running.
Sprinting.
He'll do hurdles. Okay, real quick while we got a second. I did get to see Top Gun last night, and it was awesome. It was a good counterpart to the original, which was 36 years ago. 36. And in it, they they kind of pay the story forward from Goose dying. His son is now an elite fighter pilot that Tom Cruise has to train. There's this mission they've got to get on. It's an impossible mission. Tom Cruise is the old guy who's going to teach all these young bucks how to fly. That young lady is also one of the pilots. Her call sign is Phoenix, so you know I love that. But everything about the movie was great. It was not too long. It was fast-paced, great action, and the slow parts were just long enough to let you catch your breath for the fast parts. And Tom Cruise is 59 years old and looks incredible. He has a shirtless beach scene that makes me wonder if that's where they did the CGI. So it's a 10 of 10 for me, and I'm going to see it again tomorrow night. I got invited to join the 308th Fighter Squadron from Luke Air Force Base and our buddy Lieutenant Colonel Jason Trunk Bartles at a private screening tomorrow night. So yeah, I'm going to see it again and maybe a third time before the weekend's over. So
a third time?
Yes. It's that the people were cheering at this movie. People were cheering throughout, and at the very end, it was like it felt like a real summer blockbuster for the first time in forever. You know, no superheroes. I think it's the movie that's going to save movie theaters.
With that mustache on what's his name on Goose's kid?
Yeah, he looks like
he
him, right?
actually looks like who played
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards. I was Anthony Hopkins. I knew that was.
Let's see if we can see him here.
He actually does.
That's Maverick. Yeah.
You said Val Kilmer's in it?
Yeah, Val Kilmer's in it.
I thought Val Kilmer was dead.
Well, watch the movie.
Wow.
Yeah, this is Miles Teller, who was the lone survivor of the Granite Mountain Hot Shots in that movie.
Yeah.
Home of the Brave, and he does a good job. His call sign is Rooster. Lady Gaga's song at the end is great. Oh, good flying scenes. I mean, and some good surprising twists and turns, and yeah.
I don't want to ruin the whole movie because I'm looking forward to seeing it. But do they go to the bar where they filmed the?
Yeah.
So have you ever been to that bar in real life?
No.
It's right across the street from the Hyatt and the Gaslamp District.
Okay.
I've been to it. The food, no, not worth it. But to go get a beer, and the bartender that's in there, he tells a great story about everything and like how, because this bartender's worked here for like 30 years, tells the whole story of the whole movie and everything else. It's cool. That's really how it got chosen and why it got chosen and how it wasn't originally the plan to be there.
Yeah, Jennifer Connelly plays the bartender in that bar that they end up in. Yeah, and there's an iconic music scene. Brooke asked that this morning. in the bar, which is in the original was where he sings the "You Never Close Your Eyes." Yeah, I can't recommend it enough, and props to Tom Cruise for not only making it but also holding it out so that they didn't show it on streaming services. He insisted that it only be shown when it could be shown exclusively on theaters. If you can see it in IMAX, I'd say it's worth it.
Yeah,
So-
Eddie Murphy should have done the same thing with Coming to America too, but but then he realized the movie sucked, and what's the point, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Oh, bananas and Pedialyte. That's not just for Bo Baby anymore.
No, it's true. I have known in college Pedialyte was a lifesaver.
You know the best thing from Pedialyte? Have you guys had the Pedialyte popsicles?
No.
Oh,
Has anybody ever done
those
the charcoal tablets?
No.
It's supposed to absorb alcohol in your body.
Isn't
Turn
it
your teeth
charcoal
black.
they feed you when you have had a
Yeah, like
when they
pumping,
pump your
pulling-
stomach and make you
pumping, yeah.
yak?
Mhm.
Ew.
Anybody worried about monkeypox?
Well, not so much.
There you go. Sounds miserable.
I know. You know what, Bindi Shay, it's funny. I didn't get that until just now. His call sign is Hangman, but that's how it's displayed on his helmet, like he's playing a game of Hangman. There's also one guy who's basically like Goose was. So in some of the planes, you have a radar intercept officer, and he sits in the back seat. And so for the female pilot named Phoenix, her RIO is his call sign is Bob. Hi, Bob. Just Bob.
Bad.
Hey, Bob. There's a thing on the screen that you can take a QR code, and it'll send you to a website where you can come up with your own call sign.
What's yours?
Well, my real one from the Thunderbirds was Torch, but the one I got from the movie screen was
Flounder?
Buzz. That's me. Buzz. Get your cool helmet, too. By the way, the Buzz Lightyear movie. Also want to see.
Starman. Do they use that song? Didn't we talk about that? Anytime there's a space movie, they use that David Bowie song,
Oh, yeah.
Starman. It's in every going to outer space movie ever made.
All right. You ready, Johnny? Johnny
Sure,
Depp?
right, yeah, sure, absolutely. Mr. Hurd, yeah. He's Mr. Hatrick.
There's two famous flounders in movies. There's Flounder from Little Mermaid,
Yeah.
and there's Flounder from Animal House. Brooke, I'd like you to back sell.
Okay.
Oh, and the other thing I said on the air about Top Gun 2, I love flying. I love all things jets and all that stuff. That's not why I like this movie. I liked it because it's just a good, fun movie. And it's
So you would like it just the same as if you subbed out planes for the car, like cars.
yeah,
Okay.
totally. Yep. And it's, keep in mind, it's just a fun summer blockbuster movie. So it's not, people are going to be like, well, it didn't explore the geopolitical conflicts accurate. It's not what you're going there for. It's a candy bar.
I have no idea. If I wasn't doing this, I have no idea what I would do.
Well,
so thank you, KNX family, for listening.
Your dad wanted you to go to law school.
Yeah, no, I don't
Yeah.
want that. This is the best job ever.
You could have been a celebrity lawyer, like in the Johnny Depp trial, which now is going on to this. It's in the 6th week. Johnny is on the stand now, being grilled by Amber Heard's attorneys. And Johnny, you were nice enough to stop by yesterday. We appreciate a couple minutes before the proceedings get going today. There were some fireworks in the courtroom yesterday.
There were. Miss Heard's attorney called to the stand a psychologist, Richard Spiegel, and Mr. Spiegel says that my behavior is consistent of somebody on drugs and who's psychotic.
I don't get that
but
at
he's
all.
never met
Do you
me.
guys get that?
No. You don't think so? Well, I mean, a lot of people would say taking your clothes off and wearing a barrel is psychotic, but Mr. Boy's made a career out of it.
Mr. Depp, keep my name out of your mouth. You absolute whack job.
What happened? There was
All right, Mr. Boy.
I'll come over there and slap you.
Was
Yeah,
there-
what happened? What was with the woman? She held up a child yesterday. She brought a child and said it was yours.
Crazy attracts crazy, apparently. I don't know. But during a recess in the trial, she stood up and she said, "I'm your soulmate and I have your baby."
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. It was crazy.
She found out recently on 23andMe that the guy from Our Father was not actually the biological dad. So she's going with you now.
I was about to say, maybe you should check with that nut job in Indiana. I was just saying.
Johnny, what do you think of all the people that are lined up outside like it's a rock show? Like they're groupies and fans that want to get inside just to see a little bit of it, just to catch some of the sizzle.
Well, get a life, but I mean, I don't know. I don't have a life. I'm actually very flattered by my fans. I made them waffles the other day.
All right.
Oh, that's nice.
Very nice.
Do you think you're going to go see Top Gun 2 this week?
I could, but I was actually thinking of maybe taking a trip to Nashville. So everybody's doing it.
Oh my gosh.
I don't need that type of crazy in my life. No, thank you.
Come on, Brooke. I mean, Miss Hoover. I want to end up on a pedal wagon with you and a bunch of bachelorettes. Get my drink on again.
Swashbuckling Lower Broadway. Good luck today in the trial of the century, Johnny.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hattrick.
Okay, Mr. Depp.
Mm-hmm.
1025 KNIX.
Mr. Boy.
Yeah.
Mr. Campbell, take a bow again, buddy.
Thank you, Mr.
That
Boy.
was fun. Keep my name out your mouth.
Keep your name.
Where is this trial taking place again?
Is it New York?
It's in Virginia.
Virginia.
Fairfax, Virginia.
Virginia.
Maybe we should send Mr. Hoover up there.
Oh boy.
Thank you, Samantha. I mean, Miss Lynn. It's crazy.
I wonder if my dad knows about this trial. He watches all the news, so he probably has to.
Yeah.
Yeah. The world needs another Mr. Hoover.
He would say, Johnny Depp, has he been in a war movie or a sports movie? I don't want to see him. I don't care.
I mean, your dad's been on Pirates of the Caribbean.
Swashbuckling.
No.
No. Wow. What does he do when you go to Disney?
Complains the whole time? And my mom and him get in fight?
Classic. Well.
Oh, Johnny was in Platoon. Okay, I'll have to tell my dad that.
All right. Okay, there you go.
All right.
It gets that gets him the barrier of entry.
But here's where my dad is going to write him off because Johnny Depp wore an engagement ring.
Uh-huh.
He wore the diamond. So my dad is
not
going to like that.
How's your dad feel about Harry Styles?
He doesn't.
No.
He doesn't like that. No.
Hell no. Well, Jennifer, good luck in your job.
Yes, good luck.
And whenever you're comfortable, you got to tell us the location so we can all come
Bye,
get a
guys.
drink.
Have a good day.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow morning as we crawl into Wednesday. Do it, Bo. Do it. Yes.